Hey, Leticia girl. So, I have your chart pulled up. I'm going to use cards, but I just felt like, why not while we're in here? Because I would like to see what the Aries is in your chart. So, hi, welcome. Today's full moon is at the 14th degree of Aries. This is a degree triggering your value, and now I can see why I needed to see that. So, your Midas is being triggered. Whatever other planets or asteroids that you have for 14th degree, this is going to act the same as a conjunction. Your Midas is in Cancer in the 11th house. We already know that you're supposed to work with a particular collective, but you're supposed to be receiving an idea. Your moon is also at the 14th degree. The moon rules Cancer. You're going to feel this in your feelings, bottom line. But you can feel motivated, is what I'm getting. Like towards the next step. Right as I was starting this, I was getting this feeling like, don't allow you to break it down. This is a breakthrough opportunity as far as what the moon energy was bringing in. So let us see what's popping today. Because everybody's second house is going to be triggered, which makes sense because, like, we're in the middle of a government thing. There's all sorts of. I try not to look at it because, like, what? This isn't even real anymore. Let me live in Never Never Land where I can control some stuff astrally. Because, ironically enough, since the world has started going to hell, my life has started getting better. Like, whoo, found magic just in time. So, what is the shadow that is blocking Leticia from her highest abundance? I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way up this time. What is the shadow keeping her from her highest abundance? Because your Midas is retrograde. It means you haven't realized that you speak gold over people yet. Like you don't realize how healing having a conversation with you is, or hearing your voice or anything like that is. You've just been doing it, not taking note of the way you've been changing people's lives just on a regular basis, walking around. So, it feels like a lot of people made you feel like a freak when you were little. That's the best thing I could, like, let me show you the card. This is like, oh, the kid on the playground that nobody else got. But at the same time, it's not that they didn't get you. I'm getting jealousy. You've been dealing with a lot of jealousy your whole life. So, the block here, there is a fear of stepping out. You wanted to beat them up. Is the energy here, right? But that anger is still in there. Part of you holds back because you're used to holding back. That's what you started doing in order to avoid these situations where you felt like this, right? But you built up a wall of anger as a protection. You might not even recognize it's anger. You might like view it or feel it as a wall of stoicism, resting bitch face, if you will. But it's just a protection that you had up. This also was a protection against like sexual predators. I'm getting. Like for real, people noticed like your hotness way before it was supposed to be considered hot. And so you shut down. You shut down externally. But guess what? It threw off what you had going on inside. Like that part of you that wants to smile and say hi to people and just be like, doesn't come out to play like that. And that's blocking your money. You need to smile. Like this is the balancer here, your inner cosmos, right? And this one says, to embrace the light, first acknowledge the dark. Trauma, seeing, go deeper, right? When did you start hiding your razzle dazzle? And this could also come through as, so what community are you supposed to be working for? Who are you supposed to be helping as a healer or somebody who is organizing people's lives? Because that's what your moon in Virgo is. That is what that moon being connected to your Midas is. It is you being somebody who goes around and shares your wisdom with other people, and somehow that brings you money. That is your banks, your blessing. You go around and you set things into balance. This could even be something like you help people clean their closets. And I don't mean like clean, like, but you know those closet organizers that take those rich people stuff and like make it all super like, ooh, right? That's what you do for people's lives. That's what you're supposed to do as your job. That is the link to your abundance in whatever way you want to do it. You have some faded money that you're meant to come into. And it's very possible that you have a partner that does this, because I do see the energy of beauty. Like beautiful makeup or things that are beautifying, adornments and stuff, jewelry, actual makeup, perfume, fashion. Maybe that's where I felt the closet from. What if you gave people makeovers because you could see like the best in them and bring it out? Either way, you would be good at doing that with their soul. But skincare is on here. Just the energy of skincare. Whatever you're going to be doing is like, it comes to you so naturally that you didn't think of it at all. Like you make other people sexier. Crazy, right? That would be a great job, to be able to just give people makeovers all the time. Like, hey, I'm 50 and I just really need to revamp my life. And then here you go, like, gotcha, sis. And then that will be your thing. It doesn't even have to literally be like something that I do or what I do. But it could be, if that's the way you want to take it. Just know that whatever you're going to be doing, you are uplifting people in a way that they did not know they could be lifted before. You're not working with people who don't need your help. Pretty much. You know, some people hire people and they just have you there just like, because I had the money to hire you. No, baby. You're meant to save lives in some way, shape, or form. So, how do we heal this wound from this part of you that partially doesn't really want to interact in a way that requires you to be out and loud and proud? You need that loud and proud. You need your voice to be heard. Needs to be like on your sleeve. So how does Leticia fix this gap? And this would even be like you socializing more, you having like really good friends, but that would open up your energy or raise your vibration to the point that you would start getting the ideas that would lead you to the job, because you're meant to be a business owner. Absolutely. If you're not already flowing in that way, patience with yourself. Ooh. And trust that your seeds will grow as you plant them. So is this a case of sometimes you start something and it doesn't pop off as quick as you want it to, so you get like dissuaded, feeling like maybe it won't be successful because you didn't see the results instantaneously. With you having your vertex, which is a fated event at the 26th degree. The 26th degree is a final exam for the Taurus energy, right? You also have your south and your north node at those degrees. Taurus is the energy of the builder, slowly over time. It is the energy of gardening. But what happens when you have a garden? You have to water it. You got to go back and check. You got to pick the weeds. It's something that has to be developed over time. That is what your business is, and your cultivation of your skill and how you want to share it with other people is connected to. But your dreams will come into reality. It's like you testing yourself. Do you have my mind said gumption. What is that? Let me see. Gumption. Let's do this. My mind says audacity. That's what spirited initiative and resourcefulness. I like that way better. I'm going to use that. Gumption. So, to continue to go after it during the building phase, because the parts of you that makes you want to stop, so many people that I've been doing these readings for keep getting this. That leftover scab or scar that is still in there, that is a childhood one, blocked your creativity. You don't want to play with the other kids on the playground because they may piss you off the first time. So I believe you need to honor your anger first. Like, damn, my whole life was thrown off course because of some stuff I can't remember. But I feel like you remember. You just didn't know how much it bothered you, how much it threw you off your game. So that's the energy that you're going to be transmuting during this full moon. It don't matter if you can't feel it or you ain't think it affected you in any way, shape, or form, baby. It stopped your glow. Just un poquito. So, I'm actually going to start with the archetype one for this one. Let's see where that energy is going to be transmuted into. That shine that's about to come back out for you. It feels like a new burst of energy. Like, all right, I started this before and maybe that wasn't the time then. So let me try again now. And then you'll start to see the results that you want to see this time around because you'll be in a different energy. Before, it's like you were still sort of shook. Have you had a lot of pushback from like family members or anything? Because it looked like there could have been some family haters that you had too. Anybody who hated anytime you tried to step out. So where is this energy going to be transmuted for Leticia? Where will she see the results of this new full moon energy? I'm going to say new. Didn't I tell you, sis? You are helping other people out of their stuff. Like this that you've been carrying the whole time. That's what's going to help you. My mom was like bully, but it's not bully, it's empower. So if you're with somebody who's like, I'm still ugly, you're going to be like, stop it. Come on now. And that's what is needed. You're not going to let anybody beat themselves up. You know what I mean? That's what the power behind you being a guide is. So this student came up too, probably because there's a skill that you are interested in cultivating in order to bring forth this business idea. Like there's a piece missing to your puzzle that you think or you know would help you finally pull this off like you want to. I didn't even notice that this full moon is conjunct abundance. Abundantia. That's wonderful, everybody. I felt like you get money, you get money. You see how I've been doing a whole bunch of abundance and financial things lately. I feel so betrayed every time I realize like I thought I was doing something like, yeah, I'm just like coming up with ideas and it's just these planets. I am just a pawn. But so are you. And you are being a pawn to help other people be empowered, particularly females. You are imparting wisdom of dark and light to them. Didn't even see that. Because you're not going to judge them. And that's what the priest thing is giving me. This is the energy of like, you know, when you're in the salon and you feel like you could just talk about all your problems, or like the barbershop, like, yeah, that's my beautician, is my therapist. That's sort of the energy that comes along with you having a conversation with somebody, no matter what you're doing. Because it doesn't feel like you're going to directly be like, I am your healer. But you are doing that job through whatever it is you're doing. So, the funniest part, you see the saboteur? This is you sabotaging yourself if you don't move towards the job. But in the job, right? It's you showing other people how to not sabotage themselves. This is what the anger for not feeling like you are where you're meant to be in life, which is correct. Just because there are some things you have been avoiding, because, you know, we all got shit, right? Is going to be redirecting. You are going to be relit. I'm taking a class because I want to do this. Because I know that I will make money doing this. It's like revitalized confidence. So, what does Leticia need to know about her abundance right now? What does she need to know about her abundance? And it was just 8:08 on the clock. Don't be afraid to prioritize your personal growth and spiritual development. Health and wellness are necessary to an abundant life. Abundance. Inner work. Like, dang, I didn't even know I felt like that. I've been dealing with everybody today had imposter syndrome. Are you in that group? So lost, right? But this is what I was sensing about. Maybe you started before and it didn't take off like you wanted it to, whatever you wanted to do. And it says, don't let a past setback define your future. Stay focused on your positive outcomes, as your thoughts and beliefs will directly affect your reality. It's like there was a cap on it coming together before. The North Node is conjunct your Saturn. And you just had your Saturn return. The limitation is off. Mask off. Okay? The thing you want to do will lead you to retirement. You see this money jar? And I'm also going to take that as a sign. Make you a money jar, girl. I'm about to make me a honey one. I'm really excited about this. But also I'm like, because I know I got to use the good honey for it. So that's going to be like $30 if I actually want to fill a jar. But scared money don't make no money. So you got to do what you got to do, which is what this is saying. So copper attracts. I would like to one day, if I'm going to do a money tree or something like this, I would actually get a real plant and put coins in it, and then I would just nurture and take care of that tree and watch it grow and stuff. And that's my money tree. That would be like spiritually the equivalent. You can do this with a jar too. You would just put in like money herbs, like mint. You would like patchouli incense around it. You would have pennies, nickels, dimes, just everything. Rice, because rice multiplies. Cinnamon attracts. Coffee grounds bring things into reality, like they bring it in there, like, and then like Cayenne pepper speeds up the process if that's what you're into, but you would add a little lavender too so it comes in with ease, even though it comes quick. But money jar, you are setting yourself up for retirement with this new thing, and the artist card is at the bottom. Whatever that means for you. I told you beauty, things that are beautiful. You beautify things. You create systems that are beautiful. You just make stuff better. Bottom line, a true artist lives their art. Let your life be your canvas and you will create your greatest masterpiece. The block. And I hate this card because I'm like, what the fuck you mean somebody lazy? We tired. We out here living. We working, right? But no, your dreams are so much bigger than the efforts to achieve them. If you want to accomplish great things, you'll have to try harder. This is just what I was saying in the beginning. You got discouraged because something didn't go how you wanted it to the first time. Blame that on Saturn. There were some lessons you had to learn, some things you had to go through in your relationships, because it's in your 7th house, in your personal relationships that you needed to weed out. Imagine you were with the wrong person and they would have got your business money if you had stayed with them. It was held off to make sure that person was the right person or not. So now you can build freely and you don't have to worry about attracting based upon that old contract. You're moving this way. So I'm going to close with your empowering message today. Let's gas you up, girl. What does Leticia need to know about stepping into her abundance? All right. You have the choice. Break down or break through. Can't make this up. Choose your own adventure. You always have choice when deciding how to respond to a situation. Choose well. Use courage and wisdom to serve the greatest good. The next one, pause. Time to take a breather. Hang back and gather yourself. Resting, even briefly, will allow you profound insights to arise and give you the energy you need to make it to the finish line. So you're finishing, what is that? Oh, my hair. You're finishing out a chapter to begin this new one. Whatever you're doing, it was cool, but it was not necessarily working for you. You knew it wasn't going to get you where you want to be in the meantime. You will not be working alone. I felt that several times. And then it's here. There are 2 partnership cards. But sort of like the story I was using in the beginning where I was like, hey, you have a closet business where you and this person like clean closets together, but like organize people's stuff. I was picturing in my head 2 people. Like you do something with somebody else. Whatever it is that you started the first time or that you had an idea about, you working with somebody else will help you pull it together. Like they will bounce stuff off of you and you will bounce stuff off of them. And either way, neither one of y'all will be able to defeat the job that you came to do with this imposter syndrome. Your money comes through that 7th house contract, but in the way that you work with somebody else in order to create something that is bigger than both of you. But you're the base gifts. It feels like that other person might be back office or somebody who really like fuels you in your thing. So have a good day, ma'am.